21. African Violet. I had this small potted African violet on my bedroom windowsill in the apartment I lived in during my second year of grad school in Germany. It was a shared apartment with 2 other students from my program. There was a tiny balcony that looked out over the red brick roofs of houses nearby, and from the kitchen window you could see the Bauhaus next door. I picked this plant up from Kaufland, the local grocery store. It was tiny but healthy, with its vibrant blooms of pretty purple. It sat in a small pot on top of a dish to catch the water. The first half of that year was idyllic. Our class had parties every weekend with so much cheap wine from Kaufland and free-spirited dancing and daft punk in the background. We had a Thanksgiving party in our studio. I cooked a sweet potato pie in my toaster oven, and a German friend cooked a turkey. I remember carrying the turkey carcass home at the end of the night, for leftovers, I guess, but woke up to it still sitting on my desk in the morning. The second half of the year was lonely and quiet. My long-distance relationship with college boyfriend ended, and I was heartsick. He was the one that got away. For that first year or so that we were both living in Europe, we visited each other often in France and Germany, and we also traveled together to various charming places. It was the first time I was in love, and it was intoxicating. On top of that new feeling, the relationship was set against the background of Venetian canals, the glittery Eiffel Tower at night, the view of snow-capped Alps from his bedroom window, and old-world train stations. It would be hard not to feel like it was a fairy tale with that kind of setting. I felt so sophisticated to be a person who flew to France over the weekend to visit her boyfriend. When it was over, I cried and mourned, and it felt similar to how I cried and mourned for my dad. The loss was different, but the feeling of someone you love disappearing forever was the same. We lived in different countries and had different plans for the future.